Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's motovlog is going to be about working hard and hard work. There is a difference. But first off, let me just say, you can probably tell the audio is going to be a little different. I purchased a new mic because the mic that I had was garbage and I was tired of giving you guys subpar content. So I went out and I bought a new microphone and I did a quick little test, and this one sounds way better. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in this long. If you've been watching the channel with that terrible microphone and that terrible audio, I finally sound like an actual motovlogger. And of course, you know, things are subject to change. I'm always going to try to change my system and figure out what I can do better for you guys. But anyways, that's just one little thing that, you know, when I say I'm going to try to bring you the best quality content that I can, there you go. Changing my system. Okay, but working hard and hard work, there's a difference. Sometimes they go hand in hand, but it really just goes back to mindset. Let me tell you a little bit about my work history. I was working under the table when I was in the 8th grade. I was maybe about, how old are you in the 8th grade? I think like 12 or 13, something like that. But anyways, the summer before I started high school, I was working on an avocado ranch. Not picking avocados or anything like that, but I was doing all the landscaping for the place. So most of the time it was just fire abatement, stuff like that, fire prevention, pulling a lot of weeds, clearing a lot of land. You know, it's just like, it was such a variety of work. It was a ranch up in the hills of Temecula. I think it was like 20 acres of avocados and about 5 acres of this guy's ranch, like his actual property. So what we did is we pretty much managed the property. So everything from running piping for sprinkler systems, laying sod, spreading out mulch, installing planters, doing retaining walls, pretty much anything that you can imagine on a ranch style house we did. But most of that was to protect the house against some of the Southern California wildfires. So what we would do is we'd have to clear the property out of all weeds and everything like that, any standing brush within a certain distance of the house, just so that if a wildfire did run through during the summers, it wouldn't take out the guy's house. And you know, being a middle schooler and a freshman in high school, it was pretty backbreaking work, and it really just kind of set the tone for me for my entire working career. Like, it was a summer job for the most part, but I also worked every single vacation, almost every single weekend when school was going on, and pretty much any time that the owner would need work done, me and my brothers would go and do it. I got this job because of my brothers. They were working for the guy, and you know, they were making some pretty good money, and you know, I wanted to get in on some of that money, so I said, hey, I can do it too. So sure enough, I started doing it, and it was really hard work. And it was hard work in the sense of it was back-breaking, blisteringly hot, really dangerous work. And you know, we got paid under the table. It was 10 bucks an hour when we first started, and then, you know, we started getting bumped up, and then when I think I finished working for him like 4 or 5 years later, I was up to 15 bucks an hour. because I was doing a lot bigger stuff. Like I was welding all the fences around the ranch. We were running all the irrigation channels, welding grates for that. So yeah, when I taught myself how to weld, it really kicked up my income. But anyways, that's beside the point. The job was hard work, and hard work is the physical aspect. The working hard, that's the mental aspect of the job. When I was out there pulling weeds or weed whacking for, 8 hours a day, every day of the summer, it becomes mentally fatiguing. You no longer have the same attitude of, going into work and being like, yes, this is going to be an awesome day. I'm going to be able to accomplish something today, and I'm going to be able to step back at the end of the day and look and see, dang, I did that with my bare hands. And you get a paycheck at the end of the day. But as time goes on, you start losing that mentality. You start becoming mentally fatigued, and the physical fatigue from working hard and the hard work, the physical and the mental fatigue, they start to meet up, and it just becomes a hard thing to deal with. And it's that work ethic that a lot of people don't have in my generation, and it's something that is just really bad for this country. It's really bad for my generation and the generations to come, because they don't know about working hard, and they don't know about hard work. Like, I did that job when I was 12, 13 years old, all the way up until I was like 21. Like, even when I was in college, I'd come home from summer break and I'd help this guy out because he became like family. He taught us a lot of life lessons. He's definitely like a father figure to me and my brothers right now, and he was back then too. So, we'd go over there, do some work, hang out, talk shop. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, but it still was hard work. And it was that hard work and the combination of working hard and giving it 110% every day that really shaped me into the person that I am now. And back to working hard, like, working hard is all in the mindset. If you say you're gonna do something, then do it. If you say you're gonna do something, give 100% of your focus and your attention on doing it. It doesn't matter how small the task is. It doesn't matter if it's hard work. Work hard at it. Like, you can be doing anything. You could be a student, you could be in retail, you could be a police officer, you could be a father, a brother, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Just work hard at it. Because there are days when it becomes hard work. But really, life is all about mentality, and if you can master your mind, everything becomes an opportunity to do better. And I work hard every day of my life with these motovlogs, with my actual day job. Like, this is just extra. And really, it's about making the most out of the day. And honestly, now that I've grown up, now that I've got a better job, now that I went to college, I understand the difference between working hard and hard work, and how they both go together. One puts the other into perspective. Like, my job right now isn't fantastic, but it allows me to do a lot of really cool things. It allows me to purchase the things that I want to purchase, and I've got a pretty comfortable lifestyle. And really, it's because I know the difference, and I know the difference between working hard and hard work, and I know how to put them together, and I know that there's a balance between them both. If you work hard at your job and it's hard work, you're going to be fatigued really easily. And if your job is hard, you have a hard job to do, and you don't put your effort into it, the job is going to grind you down because you're not accomplishing enough. You have to figure out what amount of balance you can get away with and what amount of balance your job demands, and what amount of balance you can get away with and what amount of balance you're happy with. Life is all about balance. And honestly, there are days when you don't feel really into the job. You're like, oh man, I don't want to mow the lawn, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. And you know what? If you just stop complaining for 1 second and just go out and do it, do the hard work and work hard at it, you know, you'll be so much better at the end of the day. You'll be so much better than you were before, because you know that you accomplished something. And even if you don't do what you set out to accomplish, at least you knew that you gave 100% of your effort, you gave 100% of your focus, and you worked hard at it. And really, that's all that you can say at the end of the day is, if something is difficult, if life is difficult for you, if you're fighting with your girlfriend or boyfriend, if something's going on at home or something's going on at your job, or you're having trouble with finances, just do the best that you can and focus your entire attention at that task at hand. And really, if it goes south on you, then at least at the end of the day, you can say, I tried really hard, and you'll have a life lesson of what to do differently in the future. Or, you know, sometimes it's just not up to you to make all the cards fall into place, because life is cruel like that. But really, it's about perspective. It's about perspective and understanding. I say that all the time, but that's what it really is. If you can see what situation you're in at the time that you're in, you can understand it better. In hindsight, it's 20/20. It's like, if you see where you were and what you could have done differently, and you understand how to do it differently next time, you're even in a better situation than you were before. Like, sometimes you just have to learn the lesson the hard way. Other times you just get lucky. But what I'm saying to you guys is, you should be going at it 100%. If you know, at every opportunity that you can. I'm not saying you should go above and beyond. You should do what you can when you can. I hope this vlog makes sense, because, you know, there is a huge difference between working hard and hard work. Like, the back-breaking work versus, like, you're just pushing paper, and, you know, working hard where you just clock in and you clock out, versus you give your full attention to it, you strive to learn more. You know, there's a difference. And hopefully I kind of made that clear in this motovlog, because guys, I just want to see you guys succeed. And that's one of the things that took me a really long time to learn, is the difference between working hard and hard work. I realized that, you know, my job on the ranch was hard work, but I also worked hard at it. But now that I realize that my job is really easy, you know, I manage a business. I'm a manager at a business. I realize that the work might not be hard, but I still have to work really hard at it. But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoy the new audio quality, because it's taken me a long time to get to the place that I am now. And once again, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and throw me a like. If you dislike the video, throw me a thumbs down. But make sure you tell me why, because that'll help me bring you better quality content in the future. And if you guys ever need help, need someone to talk to, feel free to drop me a line, leave me a comment, do anything, because I'm here to help you guys out. I care about you guys. And thanks for watching, because really, no one's watching. Have a great day.